Stop!
You violated the law.
You think you really have what it takes to become the best Zenyatta in the world?
Yeah, I guess.
No, you fucking don't. Not without these tips, at least. Any self-respecting Zenyatta main wouldn't leave quick play without them. So, do you want to learn how to become a godlike Zenyatta, or do you want to fade into the pit of savages? Also known as gold.
Fuck it, I've got nothing else to do.
Super. The first step to becoming the greatest Zenyatta to ever set float on King's Row is to remember that no matter how good you may be, there will always be an Asian better than you. But it's all fine, because you can become the best player in your region. If you live in North America, congratulations. You don't have much of a challenge on your hands. If you're from Korea... Oh, never mind.
But I'm from the UK.
I don't fucking care. Now, remember that Zenyatta is first and foremost a healer, not a DPS. Since his Orb of Harmony gives relatively small amounts of health compared to Mercy or Ana, it's best used to top off the DPS or other healer while letting the other healer focus on keeping the tanks at maximum health. Don't forget, you can also throw an orb on a tank if they're diving in and nobody else needs healing. Be careful though, since that extra healing on the bad diver can feed the enemy ult more than a box of Tide Pods feeds me.
You know those are toxic, right?
Yes!
Did you fucking eat one?
Yes!
Oh. Are you feeling alright?
Yes! Now, let's get on with this video, lest we be doomed back to the pits of hell from which we emerged. Zenyatta's alternate fire is arguably the more powerful of the two modes, providing enough to burst damage to solo kill the enemy Genji or Widowmaker if you can aim predictively and peek well. However, you should never use your charge fire on barriers, since it has a lower DPS than the primary fire mode. Once the barrier is down, remember to lead with your secondary attack to get a good lot of burst damage off. The primary fire should only be used when singling out a target you want to take down quickly from close range. At longer ranges, you should always peek using a fully charged shot, firing it and attempting to land an Orb of Discord.
Sounds good, but where was the joke?
I'm fucking talking to it. Now, for the final tip, I want you to listen very closely. When you play Zenyatta, you are expected to be the leader of your team. You are meant to Discord a target, call it using voice comms, and direct your team towards the target. Now, if you fail to properly select a target in an appropriate amount of time, you could have already lost the fight before it started. So think long and hard about the biggest threat to your team in a fight and who, if picked, would be the most likely to swing the odds of the fight in your favor. Don't you ever decide the Lucio should be the first to die or that Genji that's attacking you is the most important target, because the safety of your team far outweighs your own direct safety. If your death will swing the team's fight in the enemy's favor, you call the target most likely to drop you, but only when you are by far the most important member of your team. Got it?
Yeah, I guess.
Great. Well, I hope to see you climbing the leaderboard someday soon, but until then, I've been—
Wait, what the fuck? Only 3 tips? And they're not even good at that. Thanks for wasting my time, you dick.
Did you really expect to get legitimate information on playing the most complex and strategical support character in the game from a short comedic video? You must be one dumb motherfucker then.
Screw you too. I'm going to find a legit guide on how to play Zenyatta.
Wait! There's one thing I could do for you. I could get a guy I know to make an in-depth video guide, or series if that's what you're into, explaining the ins and outs of Zenyatta. But it'll cost you.
Fine. How much?
Your eternal allegiance to Brannock himself, of course.
Sounds reasonable.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I guess I'll be making a Zen guide, who knew? Subscribe so you don't miss out on that or any of the other content I plan on putting out soon. Oh, and I've started working on Ascension again since I decided to crawl back to Overwatch, so that'll be coming soon. Stop!